morning. Our lesson today, comparing and ordering integers. Firstly, when we compare between two integers, we must know any positive number is greater than any negative number. For example, positive 9 is greater than negative 7. Any positive number is greater than 0. For example, positive 8 is greater than 0. Any negative number is less than 0. For example, negative 10 is less than 0. If you have two positive numbers, the greatest number represents the greatest integer. For example, positive 9 is greater than positive 7. And if you have two negative numbers, the smallest number represents the greatest integer. For example, here, negative 1 is greater than negative 10 because negative 1 is nearest to 0 on the number line. Now, compare between these two numbers. Negative 2 and positive 1, as we said, any positive is greater than any negative. For that, positive 1 is more than negative 2. B, positive 9 and the positive 11, we have two positive numbers. The greatest represents the greatest integer. For that, positive 11 is greater than positive 9. C, 0 and negative 8. 0 is more than any negative number. For that, 0 is more. D, positive 6 and 6. Any positive number greater than 0. For that, positive 6 is greater than 0. Negative 9 and the negative 2. Here the two numbers are negative. The smallest represent the greatest integer. For that, negative 2 is greater than negative 9. Negative 7 and the negative 10. Here also, negative 7 is greater than negative 10. Absolute value of negative 7 and the positive 7. Absolute value, as we said before, it means negative 7 will be 7. For that, they are equal. Negative 5 and the absolute value of negative 5. Absolute value of negative 5 means 5 and 5 means positive. For that, it will be more than negative 5. Now order the integers from least to greatest. From least, we start by the negative numbers firstly. Negative 1 and negative 2, the least number for is negative 2 and then negative 1 and then after that positive 3. Positive 4, negative 3, negative 5, positive 2. The two negative numbers negative 3 and negative 5. Negative 5 is smaller than negative 3 and then after that positive 2 and the positive 4. Positive 2 is smaller than positive 4. The order will be negative 5, negative 3, positive 2, positive 4. 0, negative 8, positive 6, negative 3. Negative 8 is the smallest number. And then negative 3, after that 0, and after that the positive number 6. It will be negative 8, negative 3, 0, and then negative 6. Negative 2, positive 2, negative 3. The smallest number is negative 3, and then negative 2, and after that positive 2. Positive 6, negative 2, positive 5, negative 3. Positive. Start by the negative numbers. Negative 3 is the smallest number, and then negative 2, and after that positive 5 and positive 6. Order from greatest to least. We start by the greatest numbers, the positive numbers firstly. Positive number is the greatest number, and after that we have two negative numbers. As we said, the smallest represent the greatest integer, then negative 6 is greater than negative 9. For that, the order will be positive 9, negative 6, and then negative 9. Positive 8, negative 4, negative 1, positive 10. Start by the greatest number, positive 10, then positive 8, and then negative 1, and then negative 4. 0, positive 7, positive 4, negative 11. Start by the positive numbers. The greatest is positive 7, and then positive 4, and after that 0, then the negative number is negative 11. The order will be positive 7, positive 4, 0, and negative 11. Negative 12, positive 2, negative 19. The positive number is the greatest number. And then Negative 12 is greater than negative 19. For that, the order will be positive 2, negative 12, and then negative 19. Positive 2, negative 2, negative 5, negative 3. Start by the positive number, positive 2, and then the negative numbers, the greatest one is negative 2, then negative 3, and the last will be negative 5. Positive 2, negative 2, negative 3, negative 5. This is the end of our lesson. Thanks.